Hey there, curious minds. Ever wondered what would happen if civilization collapsed? Yeah, I know it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a question that's been on the minds of scholars, scientists, and, well, people like you and me. So let's dive into it. Are we prepared for the end? First off, let's define what we mean by civilization collapse. We're talking about a significant lasting decline in population, economy, and societal structures. Think of the fall of the Roman Empire, but on a global scale. Scary, right? But let's get real. How likely is it? Climate change, pandemics, nuclear war, and even asteroid impacts are all on the list of potential culprits. And yeah, they sound like doomsday scenarios, but consider this. Humanity has faced massive challenges before and survived. The Black Death wiped out a third of Europe's population, yet here we are. Still, the question remains, are we ready? Let's start with the basics, food and water. Modern agriculture is heavily dependent on technology, fossil fuels, and complex supply chains. In a collapsed society, these could break down, leading to food shortages. But there's hope. Local farming and permaculture could offer solutions. Imagine small communities growing their own food, trading and supporting each other. It's not out of reach. Next up, energy. Our world runs on electricity, but in a collapse, the grid could go down. Renewable energy sources like solar panels and wind turbines could become vital. And let's not forget human ingenuity. People have powered homes with bicycle generators and even built solar ovens from scratch. Necessity is the mother of invention, after all. What about communication? The internet and phones might be gone, but that doesn't mean we'll be in the dark. Ham radios, for instance, can operate off the grid and have been used for decades to connect people across the globe. In a pinch, even old-school methods like signal fires and messenger pigeons could make a comeback. Healthcare is another major concern. Modern medicine relies on advanced equipment and pharmaceuticals, but traditional remedies and basic medical knowledge could save lives. Think herbal medicine, first aid, and midwifery. Communities would need to relearn these skills and pass them down through generations. Lastly, let's talk about governance and social order. In the absence of central authority, small, localized communities could form their own systems of governance. They might look like tribal councils or town hall meetings. History shows us that humans naturally organize and create rules to live by, even in the most chaotic times. So are we prepared for the end of civilization as we know it? Maybe not entirely, but there's hope in our ability to adapt, innovate, and support one another. It's a daunting thought, but also an opportunity to rethink and rebuild a more resilient society. All right, curious minds, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this dive into what-if scenarios, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. How do you think we could best prepare for a collapse? Until next time, stay curious.